Hello, my name is Oro and I am growing a giant pimple on my forehead. Can you still see it from here? Today I'm going to do my makeup just like any other day. I mean, I don't really wear makeup these days, so that's a lie. Today I am going to do my makeup using products that you can find at the drugstore. Before we begin, I want to quickly remind you that I am not a professional, so if you choose to tag along, it's at your own risk. I'm only here because I'm a little bored and I'm kind of tired of looking like this every day. So, let's begin. I guess we start with foundation. I went on the internet and Googled the best kind of affordable foundation, and this is what came up. Can't stop, won't stop making mistakes. Can't stop, won't stop being home for the foreseeable future. Can't stop, won't stop eating oatmeal. Okay, I already put way too much on my... Oh, fuck, I forgot my mirror again. I put about 2 squirts of that stuff on my face. Now I'm gonna use this brush. Oh. As you can probably tell, it's the first time I use this brush to apply foundation because I don't really know what I'm doing right now. Even with foundation on top of it, you can still see it. It's gonna be the star of the show. Okay, first impression, foundation very pale. Brush soft, but I don't know if I use it right. It says buffing foundation. I don't feel very buff. Next up, concealer. I also ordered this online because it was very well rated. It wasn't good for my carbon footprint, but hopefully it will be good for my dark circles. For the longest time, I didn't want to buy this one because it's advertised as instant age rewind eraser. And I was like, I don't need that. But now I do. 32 going on 74. How does it work? Ooh, fun. When do I stop? Do I just keep? Is it gonna tell me when I should not do that anymore? Surely this can be very sanitary if you're always using the tip. There's no instruction as to where if I should swipe it or dab it. I'm going with a dab it motion. My eyebrows are making a comeback. That's good news. I'm gonna use this dirty spongy thing to blend the... Alright, first impression for the instant age rewind eraser. I don't feel younger and my dark circles are still kind of there. You can't really see because there's bomb lighting in here, but just take my word for it. It's not full coverage. I heard the people on the internet say that a couple of times, so, you know. Next, I'm gonna use a loose finishing powder that I normally use. It makes me look like I'm a from the Renaissance. And I'll use this brush, which is also very dirty. I think I finally managed to camouflage the mountain that is my forehead friend here, though it is still quite 3-dimensional. So if I move this way, you can still. I'm gonna try to contour again. If you've watched previous videos of mine, you know I'm not really good at that. But I'll be using this, and I'll use this brush that is. It's a no-name brush. I found it at the dollar store, so I'm cheating. It's not all from the drugstore, but it's all fairly affordable. Should I be spending my money on makeup? Probably not. I always kind of end up looking dirty. I don't know how to... Is it because I'm using the wrong shade? Or the wrong technique? Probably a bit of both. I think we're gonna put contouring in the corner for a bit and just leave it alone. We're gonna moisturize our lips. Blush. For blush, I'm gonna be using one of these. Maybe a mix of these two. And I'm gonna use the same brush I use for highlight because I can't find the brush I use for blush normally. Also from the dollar store, very fancy, 10 on 10. Highlight. This one was also part of the order I placed online. Doesn't smell great, but hopefully it looks awesome. Oops. I don't know if you can see anything. It's Physician's Formula. I doubt that. And it's the shade Pearl. Muru Butter Highlighter. Who comes up with those names? Pretty. Ooh, so shiny. I'm scared to highlight my forehead. Blush, highlight. Eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I usually use this guy. And then maybe draw in the... Oh, no. This guy for the outer tip of the brow with this brush. Just a good old angle brush. And for the rest of the brows, I use this. Sometimes I start doing my makeup and halfway through, I don't want to keep doing it. I'm struggling. I mean, more than usual. The left one is always super cute. And then look at the right one. What's happening here? Oh, maybe if I just keep adding more to it. It's okay. You got this. Okay. There's a tiny little hole in the middle of my eyebrow, and for some dark and mysterious reason, the makeup doesn't want to stick to it. Alright, well, close enough. Hopefully, this will solve all of our eyebrow problems. It's crazy how your face changes when you have eyebrows. My phone couldn't recognize my face when I bleached them, so... Yeah. And now, eyeshadow. For my everyday makeup, when it's a day that I wear makeup, I use this guy. And yes, it is broken. I dropped it the first time I used it. I'm gonna use this brush, also from the dollar store, and use a mix of the middle shades. I'm not gonna show you because now it's open and it's gonna fall everywhere because it's broken, so. Okay. Then I'm gonna use another very dirty brush from e.l.f. and it's called Blending Eye Brush. Okay. Honestly, I just want to nap all the time these days. I'll use one of the darker shades from the same palette. Don't forget to use your fingers to correct any mistakes. We're not going anywhere, so it doesn't matter. Okay, eyeliner. I use Rimmel London Exaggerate eyeliner. And I'm always very nervous when it's eyeliner time. Okay. And I'm just gonna put it on the outer corner of my eye because I don't feel like doing the whole thing today. Well, now Now the only way to fix this is to make it bigger. And then you'll make it bigger on one side. It's not gonna match the other side. You'll have to make the other side bigger. Then it's not gonna match the first side. And you end up looking like a raccoon. I think I can get away with this. Now, for the waterline or the other part of your eye, I'll be using this guy. And we're just gonna put it in the middle. And then we realize we don't like that, so we're gonna smudge it out. Yes, perfect. Mascara. I didn't use any L'Oreal products today because a friend of mine recently pointed out that they still test on animals. I mean, I'm not a vegan, but I find that absolutely ridiculous. It's 2021. You don't need to see what a bunny looks like with mascara. Come on. So long, L'Oreal. You're no longer welcome here. I've been doing this for only 20 minutes and it's already getting dark outside. And last on the list, lips. So we're gonna remove the excess lip balm. I personally like to use the inside of my shirt, but feel free to use whatever you like. For lining the lips, I'll be using Going Steady. I mean, we're trying. By Essence. Ugh, I really made it complicated for myself here. Cute. Now, lipstick. I'll be using the shade Toulouse by NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. Since I can't go to France, I'm bringing France to me. And there you go, folks. There you have it. This is my go-to look for days where I feel like wearing makeup. And now, time to get ready for our daily walk around the block. At least you can't see the pimple anymore.